Hey guys, welcome back to Coins and Cash with Brittany. In today's video, we are going over one of my favorite coin types, Statehood Quarters. Now I want you to pay attention in this video because some of these quarters have the smallest detail that's allowing them to sell for a lot of money online, and I would hate to see you spend one of these quarters. So buckle up and let's hop into this video with the first coin being a 2003 D, standing for the Denver Mint Main Statehood Quarter, graded by NGC at a mint state 62. Now we are on the front of this coin and it's going to be a modified version from what we were used to seeing from the Washington quarters. We have United States of America at the top, quarter dollar at the bottom, Liberty to the left of Washington's portrait, and then In God We Trust with the mint mark located directly under. Now on the back of the coin we have Maine at the top, the year 1820 when Maine became a state, and then at the very bottom we have 2003 and E Pluribus Unum. On the back we also have a very beautiful design of a lighthouse and a boat in the distance. Now you're probably looking at this quarter and wondering, why does this look a little off? Why does one side have the silver tone that we're used to seeing and the other side being brown? Well, that is because this is a mint error, specifically reverse missing clad layer. This quarter weighs 4.7 grams, and you may be asking yourself, well, Brittany, how can I determine whether I have a quarter that is missing a clad layer versus having environmental damage? The first thing that I would recommend to you is weighing your coin. These quarters should weigh 5.67 grams, and this one is weighing significantly less, almost a gram less to be precise, at 4.7. If you have something like this, I want you to take it to a coin expert for an evaluation, because this main statehood quarter sold for $576. Up next, we have a 2006 D, standing for the Denver Mint, North Dakota statehood quarter, graded by PCGS at a mint state 65. I love these coins so much because the reverse of the quarters all were designed with the state in mind. The back of this quarter has a pair of grazing American bison, and the entire reverse is supposed to symbolize the state's Badlands region. Such a beautiful quarter. Now the condition of this coin is very high. It was graded by PCGS at a mint state 65, which is 5 points away from the perfect grade of 70. So having a coin in very high condition is very important to the value, but what really adds a lot of value to this coin is that it is a mint error, and more specifically we have a dropped letter Y on the obverse. So taking a look at the front of this coin, we're going to zoom in on Liberty, and it almost looks like the Y in Liberty has a shadow. That is what a dropped letter is. I love this error because it can easily be missed due to the high condition of this coin, and the error type is why this North Dakota statehood quarter sold for $780. Moving on up in value, we have a beautiful 1999 P, standing for the Philadelphia Mint, Pennsylvania statehood quarter, graded by NGC at a mint state 66. The back of this quarter has a statue of Commonwealth with an outline of the state of Pennsylvania. And while looking at this quarter, you might be wondering, well, Brittany, is this one made of gold? Because it doesn't look like the other ones that we've seen. And you would be correct. This color is not correct for this coin type because it was struck on an experimental planchet weighing 5.3 grams. Sometimes the US Mint will experiment with different metal types to see how they hold up during the production process. So due to the condition of this coin and the fact that it was struck on an experimental planchet, allowed it to sell for $3,600. Our second to last coin of the day is a 2004 D, standing for the Denver Mint, Wisconsin statehood quarter, graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. This is such a high grade for this coin, and it's crazy to think that this quarter is 20 years old. On the back of this coin, we have a cow, a round of cheese, and an ear of corn. This is actually a pretty popular coin because we do have this variety of an extra low leaf. The Wisconsin statehood quarter can come with no leaf, extra low leaf, or extra high leaf. This extra leaf was not part of the original design, which makes it incredibly collectible. So make sure you are double checking your 2004 Wisconsin quarters, because this coin right here on your screen sold for a staggering $6,000. Our last and final coin of the day is a 2002 P standing for the Philadelphia Mint, Indiana Statehood Quarter, graded by PCGS Ediment State 64. On the back of this coin, it has an image of a race car superimposed on an outline of the state and 19 stars, signifying that Indiana was the 19th state admitted into the Union. And taking a look at this quarter, I already know what you're saying. You're saying to me, Britini, we are missing design elements. This doesn't look right. And you are correct. This statehood quarter was struck on a 10-cent planchet, which means it was struck on a piece of metal that was intended for a Roosevelt dime. Pretty crazy error. Something like this I can totally see going unrecognized, because we all go into autopilot. I think when we're paying with cash and change, we're just looking at the size of the coins. So double check your coins before you spend them, because this statehood quarter sold for $17,400. You've got that right. I did not stutter. $17,400. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.